Alright, the way Reid said it made me feel like we're the Fiend right now. With the whole Lemian thing. Okay. So find a way into Petrescu's house. Have we talked to you? Yep, you're Christina Popa.
Pay me a glass that I'll be gentle. Pay me
Oh, that's Christina that we met earlier.
The other way this week, Joe. Come on, we can sort it out, right?
Those guys are still arguing for some reason. Alright, let us in, Darius.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Alright, thank you. Finally. We get to actually talk to her. Alpha considers this house a district. Find Dorothy Crane. So. Find Dorothy Crane in the oh, not here. So, that's him. Just hanging out. What's that? That's the door that we just walked into. Or from. Where can I find the dispensary?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reid. Come on in.
Okay, so clearly we don't have to go outside. We have to just stay in the house. We can talk to him. We can pick up some shillings. Hope he doesn't mind that. Ooh, another room. The antique figure of the Fricolakas, I'm guessing? Is that how you say that? Are there like no stairs in this room? Or in this house? Let's see, what can we ask him?
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reid. I appreciate your trust.
Okay.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I shared many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reid.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Okay.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Alright.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough. And clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
Why is it still
I
blue?
do not believe
No. Move on. Alright, that's all we
Goodbye,
have to
Mr. Petrescu.
ask him. So he said courtyard, and then somewhere. So courtyard and then take the stairs or something? Okay, that's the door. That's probably where we came from. Oh, Dorothy Crane's dispensary. Okay, found her. Whoa, okay. At first I thought that was Dorothy. I got freaked out. Alright. I guess it's time to help her. With whatever is going on.
I need help!
We're here.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's
see if
too
we can find-
dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Yikes. The noise is just
I need to
awful.
perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Big
He's
yikes.
still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Sort of, yeah.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Alright, got a sample. That was probably...
Doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Oh. Just supposed to go further first. Let's go talk to her.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
Tell us about Lady Ashbury.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Okay, we got spare, charm, whatever that means, and embrace.
Nurse
I guess
Crane,
that's the middle.
there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary. But this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm
Whoa, what is she
us.
doing?
I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Whoa. Okay, that's what embrace means. Did not know that.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Damn. New citizens available to kill. This district will will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Okay. First of all, where's the... Okay, if I had known that that was what embrace means, I would definitely not have chosen that. Oh god. What the heck? Alright, we gotta get out. We're getting hunted down right now. Alright, report to Lady Ashbury. We can also rest at some point. This way? Nope, this way. Okay, so as I was saying, that sequence, that was definitely one of the mature things in this game. Of many. Of which there are many. Alright, Whitechapel Street.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Alright.
Kill him, boy!
Oh god. Toby Sheen and Vincent Sheen.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Die, vermin! It's on him! It's on him! Don't like vermin,
Okay.
does it? Crush the leech, boys!
Oh god. Okay, you guys gotta chill. Oh my goodness. Alright, Vincent is almost down. Alright. Whoa. Alright, took care of those guys. Oh, one more dude. Alright, take him down. Whew, I was not expecting that. Okay. This way? Oh wait, I think this is a rest area. I would assume. Or is it? Because there's no bed here. Okay, it's probably not it then. Okay, let's head out. Where's the blood stop? Somewhere here. Okay, probably this way. Alright, we made it to the bridge that leads to the hospital. And we made it, Pembroke Hospital. Whoa.
The flower's dying.
Okay, I didn't know we can do that, so that's a quicker way to make it. Now, where is our bed? Right here. Let's go ahead and find something to help us out. I do want to... Okay, we can have that. Increases your stamina. We would probably do need that actually. Because our stamina is not all that good. Let's also try to get some of the other stuff. So blood cauldron. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Jeez, that sounds brutal. You create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadow interrupts an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. Okay, and then rage. Use control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Okay. We actually got all three of these, which is good. Because we have a lot of experience that we gained. And then blood cauldron. Okay. Let's get shadow veil, why not? Toggle, drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge when your stamina is empty. Okay. What does that say? Coagulation. You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. And then one hit's absorbed. You create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. That sounds very useful. Even though it's very cheap for some reason. Let's get this also. We can probably afford to get everything at least once, which is awesome. Go ahead and grab the bite then. Where is it? Alright. Blood capacity. Increase that. And then science. Even though we haven't really used we haven't used the serums at all since we started. Oh, and shadow veil. Forgot to get this. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else we could get? I think we can get the... Oh, actually we can't. That's too expensive. Blood barrier. 1300. Can't get that. Can't get this probably also. Yep. How much is this? 2000. Oh, spring is what we have. Okay. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Okay. I guess all the ones that have exclamation marks are the ones that we can actually get. So, we can increase blood absorption when using bite in combat, which could be very handy. Already got those. Okay. Go ahead and get this then. And then let's get this also. I think that would be very useful. And then increase health, increase stamina. Let's go ahead and increase health, I think. Alright, level 15. Pretty awesome. Keep forgetting that you have to hold it for it to actually work. The following night. Ooh. Fight against the rise of crime. Yet more proof of the violence and danger that lurks in London. A young nurse, Miss Dorothy Crane, was found dead yesterday morning behind the walls of what seemed to be an illegal dispensary where the local sick sometimes went to get medical support from unidentified activists. There was no doubt about the cause of Miss Crane's passing. The poor woman had died from blood loss, following what the police described as a massive wound to her throat. That macabre scene was put to the epitome of the current situation in Whitechapel. Its inhabitants are criminals, bandits, or madmen disguised as citizens of London. Interestingly, no hospital admitted to have employed the victim. That's very weird. The dispensary has immediately been closed by the decision of the London City Council's Board of Health. As always, the soft and liberal minds already object that this closure of the only local medical facility can only increase the mortality rate and put the locals' health at further risk. One cannot help but dread the time when these people's brutality will seep through the walls of the city itself. It is our role as civilized people to protect our families, our brethren, and of course ourselves. Okay. Again, if I had known that that would happen, I wouldn't have done it. But I do like the continuity in the game. Like, it continues throughout the entire story, which is pretty awesome. Alright, before we wrap up for this episode, because I need to wrap up, let's go ahead downstairs. Ooh, is there something in here? Alright. Like this? Yep. Is she here somewhere?
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Nope. She outside? Probably. Because that's where we found her the first time. Ooh, wait, where's she? Oh, we just have to walk. Oh god. Whoa.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
So Dorothy was right.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reid?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Okay, I wonder what that means.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Okay.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
That's probably the voice
What
box
is it
that we
you fear?
heard at the beginning.
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Okay.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Yep, that is it.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Okay. There's still 3 sections, man.
Why
go
did you
this way.
save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know
Okay.
about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Okay.
I know this
finally.
is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Fair. Alright, finally. Let's tell her about ourselves, I guess. Or ask her about ourselves. So.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Meaning?
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Okay.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Okay.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Okay, is that all we have to
I
ask
bid
her?
you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Alright, and we will do that on the next episode. This has been probably the most story-driven episode that we've done in a while, I think. So we found Nurse Crane. We accidentally killed her. And we found out that what she knew about Lady Ashbury was all true. So on the next episode, as Reid said, we're going to analyze Rizvan Basil's blood. And with that in mind, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.